Apple just dropped iOS 27 beta 7, and here is the crazy part. This could be the last beta before the public release. If you have an iPhone, you need to see what changed, because September 14 is coming faster than you think. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Apple released the 7th developer beta of iOS 27 on August 24th, exactly 1 week after beta 6. Before going to start about beta 7, I want to show you public beta also 5 release by Apple released public beta 5 for public who are enrolled on Apple site. This is also available for developers. If you want to install, you can easily install, and there is no bug, no any lagging issue in this update. If we talk about little bit about the iOS 27 beta, here the performance change, the Siri upgrades, and what's still missing that won't show up until later. Let's going into. So if we quickly recap for anyone who missed earlier betas, so iOS 27 was announced back at WWDC on June 8, and Apple made it clear this year update is not about flashy new feature. It's built around three things: trust and safety, meaning new partner controls, performance, and refinement. Basically, speeding everything up. And Apple Intelligence also working, and Apple Intelligence and Siri are completely rebuilt. Siri powered by new Apple foundational models. Since June, we have gone through beta after beta, 6 of them before this one. Each one polishing things a little more. Beta 6 mostly tweaked animation and interface behavior. Now with beta 7, where we are deep into bug fix stability territory, and which honestly is a good sign. It means the OS is close to done. And in this way, Apple also released other devices for beta 7, like iOS 27 beta 7 and its build number 24A5424A, and iPad 27 beta 7, its build number 24A5424, and macOS 24 beta 7, same build number is here. A is showing is next is RC, that will be released by Apple in next week. If we talk about little bit what actually new beta in 7, and little bit. Number one, if we talk about performance, Apple focused hard on faster and launched launched apps even on older supported iPhones. If your phone has felt a little sluggish on previous betas, this update is specifically targeting that. If we talk about little bit system responsive, multitasking feels noticeably smoother in this build, switching between app and switching around the interface and this style. And we've talked if we open any app, there is a smoothly open and close. There is no lag, no flashy. If we talk about little bit big one, Siri, iOS 27 headline feature is the Siri Apple Intelligence, and beta 7 brings improved accuracy and faster response, search across your apps, files, and the web is also faster and more contextually relevant. Basically, Apple's trying to make Siri feels like an actual Apple Intelligence assistant instead of Siri that we have all been making fun of for a decade. And in last iOS 26, Siri is like only fun. If we talk about small UI polish, nothing revolutionary here, just a minor tweaks to icon and interface behavior containing the direction and before since beta. This is the iOS 27 beta, and iOS 7 beta gives you an early preview of coming apps, feature and technology. Please back up your iPhone, you install the beta. For further, visit the Apple side. If we talk about, there is nothing special in this beta. Not everything Apple announced back in June, and actually shipping with iOS 27 on day one. Some features are being patched in later. The customizable camera app, for example, is expected to arrive in iOS 27.1 or 2, not the initial release. If we talk about little bit release timeline, what happens next? If we talk about little bit, beta 7 released on 24th August, and based on Apple's usual pattern, we are expecting the release candidate, means RC, around September 9. The RC is basically the final build developers get before it ships to everyone. Then the public release for literally everyone is expected September 14, and that means we are maybe on more beta, and there is if that before this becomes real for your iPhone. If you are on the public beta already, you are in the home stretch. If you haven't installed any beta yet, honestly, at this point it might be smarter to just wait for the stable release for a few weeks instead of jumping in this late. Should you install it? This is still beta software, and even this is close to release. You can run into bugs, battery drain, or app compatibility issues. If you are a developer or just love testing things early, go for it. Setting channel software updates, beta updates, and select iOS 27 developer beta. If your phone is your daily driver, is a primary device, and you can't afford with glitches, I would say wait for September 14. It's generally not far away. So that iOS 27 beta 7 likely the last stop before Apple's biggest Siri overhaul in a years goes live for everyone. Let me know in the comments, are you updating now or are waiting for official release? If this helped, smash that like button, subscribe for the tier 1 iOS 27 review. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.